Good evening.
Just remember that the logo looks like
That, yes, it does.
an MM.
An MM.
Nice.
Then
Hello.
Share us on YouTube. All those wonderful things.
Yeah.
Share.
Hey, if only I'd gone for the. Hey, you were actually branded as well. Look, you've got like Discovrtv branded clothing on.
Dude. Check us, our new Discovrtv summer t-shirts.
Look at that. Summer t-shirt, but you're also color coded. Your jacket as well is is branded logo colors as well.
Yes, but not only that, the jacket is.
Oh, come on! Why is there not a shop for this, Julian?
I know, we need to set one up, don't we?
Where can I get one?
I've got a t-shirt for you. I now have one of these for you and one of these.
Fantastic. Just in time for winter. The fleece I need.
Yes.
The polo shirt can wait. The fleece I need soon.
You need a fleece.
Very
Hang
soon.
on, I've got to send my mother the link. Mother wants to know where's the link.
Fantastic. Welcome everyone. To everyone who's here, anyone who's here, do say hello. You can do that on anywhere you're watching. You can join us. Say hello. I'll even do that. Look, say hello. Hello. Welcome to the show. Drop us a comment. Say hello. We'd love to hear what you think.
There you have it. How are you?
It's all written out there. Good. Thanks.
We see you, Ross. Don't worry. We can see you backstage there, bro.
We got you. We got you.
Yeah. Ross is like, we're backstage. We're here. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can see you, brother. Just
We
wait.
got you. We're doing the ramble nonsense, mate. We're doing the ramble nonsense. Yeah, so we can do that. Yeah, I'm good. Yes, all is good. Yeah.
There we go.
Better than Chelsea.
Wow, how was that result this weekend? Woo!
Actually, it's unusual. I mean, Chelsea obviously occasionally get beaten. It's rare to see them get thrashed.
Yeah,
And they were
properly
properly
thrashed.
thrashed.
Properly thrashed. And City nearly came undone, eh?
I tell you what, Newcastle under Eddie Howe. I mean, they haven't made that many changes to the squad, have they? Really?
No, but
Not really.
Good.
That's quite a conversion he's done there. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, let's get
Big
back
ones
to the
tonight,
music.
though, isn't it?
'Cause
Big
the
game
big ones
tonight.
tonight. Yeah.
You'll be wanting to wrap up early so you can prepare yourself.
Yeah, I'm pretty prepared already.
Good stuff.
Although, as you can see, I'm not even wearing a Liverpool top at the moment because it's all about.
No, you're
Discovrtv.
being properly commercially branded.
Yep. Cheers to
like
that.
I like it. Yeah, absolutely. I've got my Earl Grey
Earl
Roobish.
Grey tea. I've got my non-alcoholic.
Roobish is
beer.
South African, isn't it? Is that a South African tree plant?
Rooibos.
Rooibos.
What did you call it?
Roobish.
Rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish tea. Have some rubbish tea.
No.
My mother
should I be
says
saying
hi.
it?
Mom
How
says
should I be
hi.
saying it? Rubus. How should I be saying it?
Rooibos.
Rooibos.
There you go.
Rooibos. It's my favourite
There
tea.
you go.
Love it.
And
This one
this weekend is the South African Music Awards. Live from Sun City.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you up for any awards?
Yes, lifetime achievement for being around for so damn long.
Congratulations for still being here.
Yep, and somebody did actually mention it. They said Julian should definitely get a lifetime achievement award for years of service to the Psalmers, because I was a judge on Psalmer 1 to 5.
Wow.
And then I think I took a couple of years break and I came back at 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And it's now 28.
Amazing.
So that's a lot of psalmists to have been involved in.
Yeah, forget
I
a
think-
lifetime. There's got to be some kind of there's the lifetime achievement, and there's another
Yep.
one they do. What is it? I don't know. The sort of
It's
credit
just
to the
loads,
industry or
man. It's
something.
loads. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. It's absolutely loads.
The campaign starts now for next year. Get Julian an award.
Get me an award, everybody. I need to get an award.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
absolutely.
But anyway.
And it would be thoroughly deserved.
Anyway. Yes, I think so. I think I deserve it.
Absolutely.
DJ, I didn't send you the link for people to watch the video. I just realized that. And DJ's sitting there backstage. So we got most of our guests backstage. We're just waiting for Alex for later. But
Alex
we
is
have
coming.
I guess,
Alex is
all
joining
ready
us
to
later.
rock and
Yes, I
roll.
think he has busy times.
We've got a star-studded lineup tonight.
Oh, yeah, mate.
Really star-studded as far as I'm concerned. Some of the finest young talents, we've got some iconic South Africans as well on the show tonight. This is this is a good one. This is a really good one.
Old friends of the show as well. It's nice to have people coming
Old friends
back.
of the show, yep. Pretty much everybody that's been on the show, that's on the show tonight, has been on our show previously, which is great. It just means they're making new music, and they're going to take on the world, as they say. But as I said, this Sunday is the South African Music Awards. You'll be able to watch what we call the non-broadcast awards on Saturday night. The link will be shared on all Discovrtv pages, as well as the main show on Sunday night, 8 p.m. South African time, where you can catch all the best of South African music and see who all our winners are. So if you're in the UK and you want to see what South African music's all about, go and catch the official South African Music Awards live this Sunday on YouTube. Just search for the South African Music Awards YouTube channel. I will post a link to it in the show. But yeah, go and check that out. It is the South African Music Awards this weekend, where we showcase and celebrate the finest in South African music, broadcast live on YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah, both nights will be broadcast on our YouTube channel. We will be doing a live stream there as the Discovrtv team for the South African Music Awards. We live stream the red carpet. We do backstage, where I'm sure I've told you about the official South African chart show that we do.
Yeah,
the chart show will be live from backstage at the Samas. We'll be our presenters, Liolo and Latuka.
So jealous of that, because we don't have a chart show here. We don't have anything like that anymore.
Yes, you do.
Don't.
You do have an official UK chart show. Don't you?
No.
What happened to Top of the Pops?
But the Pops has not been on the air for about 10 years, at least.
Has it off
No.
now? Oh, I thought it was still on.
No, they do one at Christmas. That's it. No, long lost Top of the Pops. Now, Top of the Pops is I'd say that. I mean, you might know Top of the Pops. It is on every week, but it shows from 1993 that they're showing at the moment.
It's got nothing to do with the current charts.
No.
But I know there is an official UK chart. Why don't they have a show?
There is an official UK chart, and there is a chart rundown on the radio every week, but there is no television version of chart show. They tried to resurrect something a little while ago on a Friday night, where they looked at the charts, and it was sort of a live thing, but it wasn't very good. It didn't happen.
It done well?
Yeah, well, it just... do you know what? And you will know this because you do the South African chart show. All anyone really wants is a rundown of the chart and some performances from the acts in the chart, right?
Yep.
That's all you want.
And that's what we do.
Yeah.
Rundown of the charts and we put on some live performances.
Some live performances, or maybe a couple of videos if you haven't got a live performance. Just like present the songs that are in the chart, show people who they are. That's all anyone wants. And they try to zhuzh it up with all the sort of other stuff that goes on, and no one cares.
Didn't work.
No.
Yeah,
and you don't put on a chart show on a Friday evening at 8 o'clock because all the people who are interested have gone out.
All right. Although in South Africa, that's the perfect time to put it on.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So we'll see. We're busy working on getting our official
Not
SA
here.
chart show.
That's why Top of the Pops worked on a Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
No one
That's what I suggested to everybody. Thursday night, that's when you put up the chart show. That's what I want.
Thursday night at 7.
Yep, I agree with that 100%. Big shout out to my godfather, Cedric Sampson. It's his birthday today. 69 years old. Cedric was actually the first guest on when we did the Cine Alto. You remember those those shows that we used to have on?
Now?
Where are they now? Cedric was actually our very first guest on that. Drummer, iconic drummer for the band Morocco, as well as, he's worked with everybody from Jean-Michel Jarre to... you name it, Quincy Jones, etc., etc. Cedric, one of the most iconic and Grammy Award-winning drummers in this country. It's his 69th birthday today. I did phone him today, Mom. So my mother was asking, it's your godfather's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Cedric.
This morning. I phoned Cedric. I had a long video conversation with him this morning and wished him a happy birthday. So happy birthday to Cedric. And to anybody else celebrating their birthday out there in the music industry today, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. But you know what? I was on the radio last week talking about the 40th anniversary of the CD. The first ever commercially produced CD was 40 years ago, last Tuesday or something like that.
Well, I know today is the 39th anniversary of Construction Time Again by Depeche Mode.
Well, see this thing. You know what we were talking about. We were asking people, and I was asked, what was the first CD that you ever bought? Can you remember? And I said, I can't remember what the first CD that I bought was.
I don't know.
I can tell you what the first vinyl record I bought was. I cannot tell you what the first CD was because I don't think I was that. It wasn't like my first CD.
I think I think I was more into cassettes, to be honest, because what we had. So I think it was more on cassettes in that day.
CDs, they just don't do the. It's hard. It's just hard to. This is the point that I was making was, CDs are wonderful. They're practical. They're all that kind of stuff. But you never get the same emotional connection with a CD that you do with any like a cassette or an LP.
No, I have started. I've started resurrecting my CD collection.
I bet I still think you won't feel the same about your CDs as you do about your vinyl.
But some of those box set CDs that I did collect over the years, and there are some classics, are pretty cool though. I must say I have been enjoying listening to my CDs again, because the only problem, I get irritated sometimes with my vinyl. It's like you listen to 3 songs, turn it over, because everything now comes out as a double vinyl, so you get 3 songs per side, and I'm like, come on guys, I'm like, drives me mad.
Honestly, I think I said this to you. I bought Violator on vinyl, and I've only ever owned it on CD. So when it got to the end of the side, it was like I was wholly 100% expecting for the next song to start. It's like, what's happened?
And then you realize you got to turn it over.
Why is it stopped?
Yeah, it can be very frustrating from that perspective. But anyway, let's get on to tonight's show. We've got 3 guests, so we don't have a lot of time, because there's a football match that we were discussing about to start shortly after this show, and I ain't missing that. I ain't gonna miss that. So let's get our first guest on. Here we go.
Hey.
Fear of falling. God, we can't see you guys. You're so dark now.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
It's very dark in here.
It's very dark.
I'll try and send you a bit of. I'll try and send you a bit of glow from my forehead. I'll sort of light you up. Hold on. No.
Yeah. Thank you.
I've got lots of lights if you need me to switch on any lights.
It might help. You're a little bit in the dark.
Okay, let's
Put
check
some lights there.
Or we could go really old school and just get some lighters going, guys.
Check. Wait, it's about to be a club up in here.
Cool,
Wait, we gotta just make that small.
There we go. That's a bit better.
Now we can see you.
Dale and Ross from Fear of Falling.
Hi, boys.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, how you guys?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's happening?
Hey, it's a Monday night. We're chilling in the studio. We're hanging out with our buddies. We're talking about new music, chatting about the Psalmers. It's what's happening.
I'm now thinking. I've seen him had one. I've seen him had one tequila. I'm now suspecting he's had another 3 before he came on the air.
No, just one. No, just one. Sorry, it's just one.
We're just chilling in the studio. It's good. And I've gone. This is gone. I don't know what to do now. We're all good, my friends. We're all good. How are you guys?
Yeah,
we quite good, mate.
Doing very well.
How's that?
Whoa, that's pretty funky.
It's looking good. I mean, where are you? Because it's looking funky behind you. Where are you?
We can even do
are you in
that.
the studio?
So we got a party going on here now.
Jesus. It's a rock and roll party happening. Only Dale would have a rock and roll party in his studio.
That's the truth. So is that your studio? Is that you boys in the studio there?
Yeah, we're in studio now, working on a second, our 3rd single for the new EP.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's just step back in time. Oh, there's a song in that.
Are we doing?
Should have another tequila. No. I don't know. It was just there. It's not the first time we've had Fear of Falling on this show.
No.
But Fear of Falling is proud to announce a brand new vocalist in the one, the only, and probably one of my favorite friends on the planet, the one and only Ross Harding. Yay!
Hey! Let's get a bit.
Thanks, man.
So this, if I could put it in any way, is a match made in musical heaven.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me and Dale.
Well, that too. Hello, boys. So tell us about this match made in musical heaven, gentlemen.
Yeah, man. No, it's been super cool. It's been so rad, working with the guys and getting to know them, and just the fact that we can work at such a professional level. Being in Dale's, like being in studio the whole day already, as you guys know now. But the workflow and the creative process and that has been awesome. So all good. So far, so good.
How did this happen? The two of you. I mean, where did this happen? Because this hit us out of the blue.
Go for it.
So basically, obviously everyone knows that Jack Atlantic was the original singer for Fear, and obviously due to circumstances and stuff, he's left Fear, and Lloyd put on the group, who do you think we should get? And literally the three of us, myself, Brendan, and Lloyd, put on the group saying Ross Harding, and it was
all at the same time.
Literally, okay. And we're like, okay, this is done. We just have to give the guy a call. Myself and Ross wanted to work previously, but due to like time and,
I was nagging Dale. And Dale was like, I'm too busy, bro. Dale, let's do it too. Nah, I can't.
That sounds familiar. Hang on, haven't I been nagging somebody and they're too busy? Hang on, that sounds far too familiar for me. Hang on. Let me just kind of remember. Ross, where are you? Oh, dude, I'm just too busy. Sorry, man.
I'm in studio, Jules.
Yeah. Look, all I know is when before we got Ross, someone put money in my bank account and just said, "Get Ross."
Get Ross. And listen, you couldn't have spent that money wiser. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you couldn't have blown money any worse, but.
Thanks, whatever. So you'd have to now call this a super group. There's no doubt about it. I mean, this is one hell of a fine lineup.
Thank you. That's been a flattering thing to see on social media, and that like we were like, yes, did we just become a super group?
You pretty much have, because if we have a look at it, let's have a look at it. It's Dale, Prime Circle. Hello, Dale. I mean, how many years now is it in the industry?
Yeah, 20 years.
It's got to be as long as I've been on the Psalmers. So that would make it. You've got Brendan, who's been in You, Me, and the Harmony, maybe in the sequel. You've got Lloyd. You guys are all like pretty much respected in your own right as musicians. Never mind as a band. So now to bring this all together, now finally as the final version of Fear of Falling, because I kind of feel like this is it. It's not going to get any better. It really isn't.
No, thank you. We've definitely found the flavor that we wanted. Obviously, I'm still drumming with Jack Atlantic. I'm drumming for his stuff, and I love Jack with all my heart. He's like also a very good friend of mine. So is Ross and the guys from Fear of Falling. But it's two different sounds, which is great. And
you've still got Prime Circle at the end of the day as well.
Yeah, look there. That's obviously fortunate. I mean, Prime Circle's a very lucky in the industry band. We obviously Fear of Falling. We're still a new band, and we still got to go through those kinks. And so did Prime Circle. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's easier this time around with what social media offers, and the world's not that big when you've got internet. Put it that way.
Yeah, true, absolutely.
So that's pretty much and obviously we've put in a lot of time and effort into Fear of Falling to make this the next project. Yes, are we a little bit heavier than the average commercial band? Yes, we are. But then again, Seether is also heavier than the commercial band, and look how they do, and we look up to Seether a lot,
And I got to say, you guys sound a lot like Soundgarden.
Yeah.
No, all jokes. I just had to throw that in
Soundgarden shirt.
I know, that's exactly why I did it.
I bought it at Cotton On, of all places. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
You were going for a Soundgarden sound. That's why you went for Ross, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
There's all the flattery that's in here today. All the flattery.
No.
Sorry guys,
I'm trying to breathe. Excuse me for coughing.
I've become a lighting technician. They don't call them engineers, by the way. They call them lighting technicians.
Also sound technicians as well now.
Yeah, that's for the lighting sound guys.
Engineer. Yeah.
Like the old sound guys are still engineers.
The guitar engineer.
Now the guitars have become guitar technicians.
Yeah, I'm a
guitar tech.
local technician. That's what I do in Fear of Falling officially. I'm the vocal technician.
Vocal technician.
Yeah.
Vocal technician.
He does vocal techniques.
Do vocal warm-ups at the gig.
So, guys, for people that may have heard Fear of Falling before, how would you describe the sound now? Has there been a radical shift in terms of sound with Ross joining the band, or what's the direction?
Definitely. Sorry, Ross. This is actually supposed to be Ross's interview with.
No. It's
a Fear of Falling interview. You're both in the band. Hello.
That's what it says on the screen.
It says it on the bottom of the screen. Look, no, there.
It says Fear of Falling. It doesn't say Ross Harding.
I've done like 20 of these in the last week, so I'm like, Dale, you take this one. I'm just gonna sit there and smile. Be like, hi guys.
Did Ross just say that we are 20th on the list of interviews? Did he just say
that? He did, eh?
We like the
20th
bottom
on
of
the
the
list of interviews.
No, not 20th.
I'm going to have a chat to Devo after this. Devo, how could you make us 20th on the list of interviews, bruv?
I'm bored of talking. I've already done 20. Oh, God, not another one. All right, it's Julian and Martin, maybe.
You guys were like number 1 on the list. But it's happening...
You were working your way up, right? You were working your way up the list.
You saved the best for last.
Sorry, do carry on. Sorry.
So your question was, has the band changed dramatically? Yes, the band has changed dramatically. Obviously, Ross has got the Soundgarden, the Chris Cornell vibe to him, but he's also got the Miles Kennedy from Alter Bridge sound. Absolutely. So I feel the change that we had with Jack, we were more a Seether kind of band, and now we've become more of an Alter Bridge kind of band. So obviously Alter Bridge, I look up to Alter Bridge. We were fortunate as Prime Circle to tour with Alter Bridge 3 times in Europe, and they really are one of the most intense, working hardest bands I've ever met in my life, and hence they are a very successful band. So I feel like when we did the first single that we released, that was the first song we did with Ross. Obviously his voice is that that high, Chris Cornell kind, and it just happened to be that's our sound has shifted from the Seether into the Alter Bridge. So yes, I would say it's a dramatic.
I think it's just also like how the vocals at the end of the day definitely determines a large part of like the genre or style, so it's, I get asked that as well. Like, hard rock music is quite a broad term, that's kind of what Fear of Falling is. But my own solo stuff is hard rock music as well, but it's so different, it's definitely not the same kind of band. So, it's been a super cool process. And I think the music that we're making, is influenced by a whole lot of everybody's influences, the different sounds and different approaches that everybody has. So I don't feel like it's a drastic change, but there's definitely quite a noticeable change.
Yeah, I mean I think it's a great change. Like, I think we all knew Ross's voice, and we all knew, like we said, the first thing that we did, we all, like, who do we look for? And like, we all sent the same message, literally all went on the group at the same time. So we all knew that this is how Ross sings. This is what so we, moving forward, like, plus he's a good looking dude. He's got some tattoos. Tick. He matches me.
Me and Dale.
And he sings brilliant. And to top it off, he's an insane guitarist. So
and a great guy.
And a great
thanks,
guy.
guys. Yes,
and thank God we got him in the band.
Is it my birthday today, or what's happening?
When you said like all three of you on the WhatsApp group were like, yeah, let's get Ross. It would have been a tragic day if Ross had gone, actually, no, guys, you know what? Nah.
You know what? Not really.
No. Shit. All right. Who was second on the list?
Do you know what the funny thing is? We didn't actually get that far.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
No, but it was very cool.
Fantastic. It was meant to be.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely
process,
meant
like
to
we
be.
said, the process has been so cool so far.
No.
Well, guys, I think, let's take a listen. I mean, that's what we're here to do. Let's take a listen to Fear of Falling, because I'm really excited to. I want everybody to hear this. This is the brand new Fear of Falling, All of My Time. And here we go. Hope you enjoyed. Tell us what you think.
time I've been wandering through heaven and hell and earth, crawling from the trenches of silence that grips the world. Grenade is thrown into the mist, and everything it comes, and going back to death, back to death, back to death. Inside I feel it burning. There's in your eyes. All my time I've been wandering through heaven and hell and earth, crawling from the trenches of silence that grips the world. Goes till the end, going back again, going back again. Everything comes and goes until the end. Inside
All my time, fear of falling, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Fantastic.
No doubt about it.
Did you see our light
It's
show?
huge. It's large. It's epic.
But I love that part of the show when I can take my headphones off and play stuff through the speakers and go.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Awesome.
Guys, that's monstrous. Dale, phenomenal production. As
Thank you,
always.
brother. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
absolutely,
I really
as
appreciate
always. Ross just nails it. It just fits.
Ah.
It all fits. I'm jealous.
Guys.
I'm so jealous.
Ah,
Because when I grow up, I want to be in a band like that.
It sounds like
nice.
I want to be in. I don't just love that band. I want to be in that band.
In a band, yeah, that's exactly
No,
what it
not in a
sounds
band.
like.
I want to be in that band.
That band. Love it, guys.
we
Absolutely
were
love
4-piece, but now we are 5-6-piece.
Martin and Jules have joined.
it. Yeah, there you go. There you
Stop
go.
Falling and Martin and Jill.
Yep.
So, second single, when we expecting it? Tell us.
So can we spread the?
I don't know what the actual date is. It's
We
October.
don't know the date, but can we
September.
spread what the song is?
Yeah, we might as well.
Tell us.
Yeah, Ross is gonna give you this one.
We can't remember the exact date, but it's in September. We're going to be releasing a really, really cool cover that we did of Kings of Leon's Closer.
Ah,
Whoa.
You guys are the
Okay.
first. You guys are the first people to hear that news besides
Wow.
us.
Okay.
fantastic.
When,
Ah,
I'm going to see this live. When am I going to see this live? Are you going to come and do a Tales? I'm still keep waiting.
We have to.
Yeah, we have to.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
We spoke about it this morning when Ross got here. With Lloyd was here in the studio laying guitars earlier on, and we spoke about it, saying we need to get this going, man. We need to. You've done so much for the South African bands, and and the bands, and you guys have done tremendously well. So our compliment to you is thank you for helping us get to.
And live? When do we get to see this live? In Joburg?
When is
Not in Pretoria, guys. I can't get to Pretoria. It's another country.
No, we had Bailey's in Edenvale. No, wait, not Edenvale.
Bedford.
Bedford View.
When?
On the 2nd. Now.
2nd of September.
No, man. Okay.
And then the next week is Mixed Fest.
Yeah, Mixed Fest at I think it's
the
10th. Next week.
10th of September.
No, the week after that.
The week after. Okay, maybe that one. Definitely that one. The 2nd of September, unfortunately, we've got Salon Musician at the Lyric Theatre, but definitely the one after that.
Okay. That's
definitely Mixed Fest. I think we need to come to Mixed Fest. That'll be fun.
Next time, make sure you organise your schedules. Speak to Julian before you organise your tour schedule, because it's otherwise.
Yeah, please.
He just gets upset. No, I can't do that date.
I can't believe these guys booked the show and they didn't ask me about it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So what do you mean you can't come?
Anyway, guys, we're going to let you get back to studio because we got two other guests waiting backstage for us. It's been an absolute privilege having you guys on the show. If you want to hear the single, go on to there. You can see below divographic.com/fear-of-falling and go and check out the brand new single. It is out now.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yes, we're so excited.
brother.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been an absolute
Thank you,
pleasure
guys.
having you on the show.
Thanks,
Can't
Martin.
wait.
Thanks, Martin.
Can't wait for the next one. I can't wait to hear that cover. It's going to be insane.
Yes, you'll be the first to hear it. We'll send it to you first.
Oh, promise.
Oh, Ross will be, he'll be,
Okay.
I'll come and do I'll have to come and do a New Music Monday in the studio.
In the studio.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Cool.
It's been a while.
Come and host the show. with you.
You were almost a co-host at one point, Ross. What happened?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be there.
We thought we'd
Trust
booked
me.
you, and then you disappeared
Trust-
off to go and make
Trust
music
me,
or
please.
some nonsense.
Awesome, guys. Chat soon. Keep well.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. Bye. Bye.
Chat.
The brilliant Fear of Falling on New Music Mondays, featuring Ross finally joining the band. And yeah, very excited about that, to have Ross on the show as part of Fear of Falling. Really, really cool. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. So very, very nice. But let's move on. We've got guests lined up in the back. No time to waste. We're heading down to Cape Town, because that's where it is. Because he's there. He hangs out there. He goes there and he hides away as he writes new music and writes the most incredible new songs. This, ladies and gentlemen, wait for it after this. It's a boy named Blue. We're going to do this because I know he likes to hide. He never likes to show himself. Good afternoon, young man.
Jules, why are you zooming in on me? Why are you zooming in, Jules?
Yeah, because we can't see you anyway, so it's fine.
You sneaky every time.
Sneaky. Welcome. We're just going to call him a boy named Blue. That's all you're allowed to know.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You can't know his real name. All you're going to know, he's hiding away in Cape Town at the moment, writing his brand new album. We're very excited because it's like whenever anybody asks me, where's he from? I'm saying he's worldly. He's not from one country. He literally is not. You'll either find him in the UK, you'll find him in Germany, you'll find him in Cape Town. He has no nationality.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that introduction, Jules.
Welcome, a boy named Blue.
Man of mystery.
Man of mystery.
Man of mystery. And not the first time we've had him on the show.
Yes,
and as everybody knows, I am a massive... Hey?
No, I'm saying it's second or third appearance. Sorry to cut you off. Yes.
No stress. And as everybody knows, I'm an incredibly huge fan of this young man. And in my opinion, this young man is destined for great things on the musical stage globally. I really do believe that, and I have since the very first day I met him through his dad, Tim, and I've always said that he is going to go far, and I think we're starting to slowly see the fruits of that labor.
Thank
Want
you very
a
much.
better word. You remember, Martin, we had that we had his previous video, and I don't think we could get hold of you when you dropped the last video. You were running around somewhere in Frankfurt the last time, I think.
Which one was that for? Was that for
Posh Boys.
Oh yes, I was at that
I think
time.
we definitely in the UK the time before that as well. I think we were talking to you when you were in the UK. I think you've then been, like I said, in Germany.
I've been dodging you guys.
But yeah, and featured, and
now in
I'm
Cape
pretty
Town.
sure featured in our top 10 of the year on at least one
Yes,
occasion in the
yes.
over the last 2 years.
Damn. Yo, you guys give me the
Absolutely.
biggest honor on the show. Thank you.
So, tell us.
Yes.
My mother says she can't see you. She doesn't understand. This is part of the enigma of A Boy Named Blue.
Sorry.
You're not meant to see him.
I only have one working light where I live.
Yes,
So I just have to use it
but my mother, she
sparingly.
doesn't understand. This is part of A Boy Named Blue.
Sorry.
You're not allowed to see him. You can only see him in music videos.
Listen,
And
do you know what?
then, if you're
this
lucky-
may be a theme of the show this evening.
Yeah, I
I'm just
can't see
thinking
anyone.
about it.
Although, Alex, switch off all your lights, Alex. Alex, switch off all your lights in the studio.
We'll talk about Alex is invisible in another way and later on. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay, let's chat about the brand new single. Tell us. Because there's an EP coming, isn't there?
Yes. There's an EP coming out in a couple weeks' time at the end of the month.
Cool.
And this new song is called Super Grassy.
Yes.
And it's about days when the world suffocates you. That's
Now,
it.
tell us about the sound on the new EP, because you the one thing I love about you is the fact that you hate to be pigeonholed. If I can put it
Yes.
in any better
Yes,
way,
yeah,
is
yeah,
that
for
you'll go from eclectic sound of, like, do you remember the band The Eels, to the Beatles, to Radiohead, to you name it.
Thank you.
Where are
Thank
we? Where? Tell us a little bit about the sound of Super Grassy.
I wrote it while I was living. I rented a small room on a farm for a couple months this year, and I looked outside the window, and that pretty much summed up everything I saw. Super grassy. So I tried to encapsulate that in the song. You know,
I saw the grass
white
outside, and I thought I'd write a song about it.
yeah, and I thought I'd write a song about the super grassiness, and I mean, the White Album references a lot of farm animals, so maybe I was trying to get some of
Yeah.
those references in there too. So,
Right enough.
Okay.
it's-
And yeah, I mean, so this journey, it's like kind of between the first two EPs. This is the third EP now. Is that correct? Yeah.
this
We're
is
right?
going to be the fourth EP
Fourth.
now.
Is it
coming
fourth
out.
already? Jeepers,
Yes.
dude, you're just prolific. He's kind of, Martin, if I had to put it, this is like our version of Cameron Sanderson in a way.
Yeah.
Which is like a prolific songwriter. This just never stops.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, we just try to just capture whatever we can in the music. So whatever we write in that 6-month period will come together in the project, and then we put it out. So it's almost like just like a timestamp on our lives, and so, you know, I would.
Well, you can keep
Like,
writing
I
these
guess-
6-month timestamps, please. I'm loving them.
Yeah. Just then we can look back and also keep track of where we were
Yeah.
over the years. So
And the video, again, produced and directed.
by the one and only
the
Dance
brilliant.
Films,
Yes.
my girlfriend. She
Yes.
she uses all the visual content. I hope she's watching right now and she's hearing this. But yeah, she's really elevated the project, and she really gets A Boy Named Blue. And yeah, she just brings it through in the visuals. So I'm very lucky to work with her.
Yeah, guys, go and check out the other videos. I mean, she really has, like you say, encapsulated the entire sound of A Boy Named Blue in every possible visually that, you know, it kind of reminds me of the relationship between like Anton Corbijn and Depeche Mode in that way, how he managed to capture what DM were all about. She really captures A Boy Named Blue in that kind of way. And it's what I love. Every time a new single does come out, there's a story behind it visually, which I think is so important these days. You know, you really need to make that impression visually.
Thank you very much.
Enough talking. Let's just play the song because I love it.
Thank
Here we
you,
go.
guys.
This, A Boy Named Blue, Super Grassy. Tell us what you think.
You need effort for the way you breathe. You carry stories in your lungs of days when the world suffocates you, and you're in between or stuck on the fence. maybe you're hanging out to dry. Even when Sundays still chase you. I heard you try to fight the sky that could never mend you. You'll end up with this world and I'm worse than when he left you. Without the one, you can't blame anyone. Now it's hard to sleep with no chemicals. I never thought your leave would be so seminal. Thought at least they wouldn't cry for you like that. But your sister's eyes are welling up. I'm still sat inside the driveway, and I'll be stay too late. Post our songs onto the internet. But what did we know? And I knew then, thought I knew the world.
Wow. Sure. Yeah, does it again. Does it
Well,
again.
nice. Well, nice.
I'm just gonna.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's not often I'm lost for words, and I keep on doing that.
Nah, thank you so much, guys. I'm really glad that you like it, and I really appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me over the last year and a half. I'm sure it's not the last time we're going to be on, hopefully.
I'd certainly hope not. Keep them coming at us, man. Keep them coming at us.
Keep coming in like that. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. I mean, because we said it's over 2 years now we've been doing this, and what is great is seeing, like, initially, obviously, we were kind of introducing new artists, new music to people, which obviously that's still what we're doing, because there will be people joining the show all the time. It'll be new to you, new all that stuff. But just to have, like yourself, artists who have got that tenacity and that perseverance and the continuousness of bringing out new music is fantastic as well. You kind of see, like, these aren't just flash in the pan things, which is, I think, great for anyone who's interested in new music to know there's something to follow. It's not just, oh, I like this and then I like this and then it'll disappear. There's a whole catalogue that you're building that people can get attached to over a period of time, which is fantastic.
Thank you so much.
When are we going to get to see this live?
Very, very soon. We just, I think from early next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please let me know as soon as you can, because there's a couple of big shows that we would like to get you onto, festival-wise, that I honestly believe that you need to be playing. Some very interesting places as well. I would love to put you forward for those as soon as you guys are ready to start playing live. So please do let us know, because this is a band I think that needs to be seen live.
Thank you. Soon. We are actually rehearsing with the band right now. So
Brilliant.
Good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. When's the next single?
8th of September. And
Go.
project,
Not long. That's not long.
Not long.
and then EP on the 28th. 28th of September. Yeah.
Love it.
28th of
Can't
September.
wait.
And then,
Boy Named Blue. All one word. So don't go and search a Boy Named Blue. It's a Boy Named Blue, all one word. Go and search it, Blue, BLU.
Thank you.
And just go and support this young man. He's incredibly talented, phenomenal songwriter, and somebody we are tipping for the top. No doubt about it. Thank you, Boy Named Blue. I'm not going to say your name. I'm not allowed to. So I'm being held to secrecy. I can't even call you by your name.
Although, although you've dropped a few hints if anyone
call you
wants
Blue.
to start researching. Oh,
Yeah.
I have. But I'm gonna have to remove all traces.
Yeah, remove all traces. This video will be deleted upon completion.
Yes,
When you
please,
end
please.
broadcast, this video will explode.
The self-destruct button.
Self-destruct.
Yeah, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you so much for having me, guys. I really appreciate it, and yeah,
Cool,
enjoy
bro.
the rest of the
We'll
show.
chat soon.
Excited to
you.
hear the rest.
We'll chat
Alex
later.
Bailey, I'm listening. Cheers.
Yep, Alex
Oh, I
Bailey's
think-
up next. We'll chat
Yeah.
later.
I think you'll like
Cheers,
it.
guys.
Stay on.
Yeah, I think you're going to like him. Cheers, bye.
Cheers, guys.
Love it. Now we're all big. I don't like to be all that big. I like to be smaller. On the screen.
Yeah, weird.
Great song. Another great track from A Boy Named Blue. The last single that we played on the show was the Posh Boys Can't Do Drugs, which was absolutely brilliant. And before that, if I'm not mistaken...
Building a boat, I remember us
Yes.
featuring on the show.
There was Building a Boat, Sad Night for Rock and Roll, and Blue Side of the Moon. And the very first single, I'm trying to remember what the very first one was. Sure. It was a long time ago. But yeah, go and check him out. Brand new EP coming out 28th of September. Next single out early September. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Can't wait. Let's get our next guest on, shall we?
Yeah.
What we're here for. Let's do it.
Patiently
evening.
waiting
Oh,
in the
out of
background.
focus.
You are out of focus. You were
Let me
just
try
about
to
to
sort it
speak.
out for you.
Thank God you said that was you and not me. I thought, oh, wait a minute.
Is that better? It's kind of okay.
Yeah. There he
Yeah,
is.
we'll go with it.
That'll
he
do.
is.
Good evening, Alex.
Look, the family's back together again. We've kind of
Yes.
Look at us. We look like long lost cousins or something.
It's like it's like an evolution, isn't it? Something like that. I don't know.
The three stages of man. Which stage am I? Yes. Welcome to the show, Alex Bailey.
Once
Hi.
again.
I don't, yeah, thanks for having me
What
back.
number is this? Number 3 or 4?
Oh, I'm losing count now. I feel like
Well,
during
you
lockdown, I felt like
you featured. I was going to say.
3 or 4. I think this is maybe
You
the 4th.
featured in so many ways because we did last session with you at Camden. You did a live session, lockdown sort of live stream, one of our early
Yes,
live
I
streams.
did.
And you've been
Yes, I
on, you've had-
did.
and we've been on New Music Mondays with us
Yeah,
at least 3 times, I think.
yeah,
least
I
3
have.
times.
And how are you?
Never as a new dad before.
No, I have just had a son called Milo, who is 10 weeks old now, and I didn't get
Welcome
much
to the
sleep
world,
last night.
Milo.
Yeah, he's loving life at the moment. He's downstairs with his mum. I haven't just left him.
It's like, might just see crawling in the background.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit young for that yet.
Yeah, he's not
Congratulations.
at all yet. But yeah, it's great. It's great. The first 6 weeks were very difficult, but now he can smile and laugh, and it's very cute and lovely. To be fair, so it's good.
Fantastic. Yeah, I think we had last time we had you on was just before, I think, or it was all imminent. If I remember
Yeah, it
correctly.
was.
Yes,
I think
it
you
was.
know what? I actually think
congratulated you.
I think it might even happen that night. I think
Wow.
Sam might have actually
No.
got into, yeah, it was like that week. I think it was like that close. So so we were watching MasterChef, and then she was like, "Oh, I think the baby's started."
The baby's
Yeah, MasterChef will do that every time.
Yeah, it's so exciting, MasterChef. You know, it really tips
I love
over
it.
the
Guilty pleasure.
edge.
They've had the celebrity version on at the moment. Have you seen any of the recent one?
We tend to watch just the normal Joe Blogs version because I
agree.
I
But
like
you've
I like the rag to riches sort of
Yeah.
message. That it
No,
puts
I
out.
agree, but you've got to catch last week. They had Chris Eubank on, and he is
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
he's good, yeah.
mad. He's mad.
Yeah, he's mad.
Absolutely
His
mad.
son
Yeah.
is an exceptional boxer. I've just been
Yeah.
for some reason I've got
yeah.
a little bit. He's a good boxer as well, isn't he? But
Yeah, we're talking about the boxing from this weekend.
yeah, I know.
What was he
happened there,
doing?
I haven't seen too much, but as someone we're getting, this is what happened like on this show. Just do anything but talk about my music. This is the terrible, worst self-publicist ever. But my friend who's a doctor said this, and I remember when this happened to me. We were playing rugby, and he got concussed. Like he got an elbow to the head, and like he went back into the change room, and he just went on this massive rant about how like someone had stolen something from him. And everyone was like, no one's stolen anything from you. And we literally couldn't convince him that something had been stolen from him.
Okay.
And then this doctor was saying he thinks that AJ was basically concussed, and like, you know, obviously he would be a bit concussed. He's just been like in a heavyweight boxing fight.
Yeah.
And that's just like he's got tunnel vision, and then fixated on this thing. So but yeah, I didn't watch the footage because it was like another Will Smith moment, and I couldn't do that. It's too cringe for me.
Absolutely.
Will Smith.
Yeah, you sat there and you go like, okay, why did you do this, young man?
Yeah.
Just go gracefully.
You have, but you have to sort of put your finger on it when you've just been beaten around the head for
12 rounds out.
For 12 rounds, kind of, why are you behaving abnormally? I don't know.
I mean, they're both rich anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. Absolutely. And now apparently Tyson's coming out of retirement for the 130th time to fight Usyk now. So
How long
we
is this
shall
string?
see. What is the time? Actually, talking about time, how much time have we got?
He's
I gotta
worried
see
about
what
another.
the
He's
time
worried
is.
about another sporting event, Alex. That's what's going on. So
another
we
sporting
better
event.
get back to you. So we'll feed you back into self promotion, shall we?
Yeah. So I mean,
welcome back. New music. So
New music.
I mean, how incredibly productive to be. I mean, I think we said this. You like making new life and new music all at once.
music. This is like a cachet of music that was sort of done before, or almost done before Milo was born. So I'm going to be dripping this out whilst live. I'm probably not going to be doing an awful lot, as you can probably imagine, being a new dad. So yeah, I'm just going to be putting stuff out, and it's actually taken me quite a long time to get to putting original music back out. I did do an EP last year, but again, that was kind of done before I moved into this house. I've been in this house for like 2 years. It sort of takes me ages. It takes me like 6 months to actually ever release. I'm like, oh, that's finished. I'll leave it in my folder for like 6 months, not do anything with it. But so this is like cachet. Yeah, this is a bunch of new songs, maybe an album, probably an album. And this is like the first one, and I kind of really had a bit of writer's block, and I really didn't think anything I was writing was any good for quite a long time, and it wasn't really resonating with me in the same way, especially after like doing a full-length album, and then having a couple of songs which like did okay, and then I was like, oh yeah, I need to release something that's going to be just as good as those, and then like putting them up to the mantle of some of my songs. And not saying that they're amazing songs, but they did okay in the end. So I suppose, and then it's just like, oh, this is as good, and then thinking maybe it wasn't. But I'm kind of like, I feel like I've got a little bit closer now, so I'm happy to like start putting stuff out again.
Nice. Did you say this is a little bit of a change of style? I've seen you describe this new track as a piano ballad.
It is a piano ballad.
I think you said it was your first piano ballad, if I saw something.
Yeah, I have actually written a Christmassy sort of piano ballad, but I never released it. But this is like, piano is actually my first instrument. I started learning piano when I was 7. So, and I'm like a terrible sight reader, so I have like a love-hate relationship with piano, because I find it. I teach it a bit, but I still find sight reading very difficult. I got. But I really enjoyed writing this one on piano, and it's a real schmaltzy sort of ballad. I mean, there's a bit about bits of Elton John in there, I think. A bit of sort of more Tobias Jesse Jr., like really like his stuff from a couple of years ago, piano stuff. Matt Maltese as well, quite like his sort of stuff. So they were kind of inspirations, and then just a bit of the ley linesy sort of psychedelic folky sort of stuff I was doing before on top of it, hopefully.
And is it are sort of is this starting to become thematic? Is it? Do you think this is an outlier, or some of the songs that are coming up are they going to be similar?
It's
thing?
the only piano. It's the only piano one at the moment. There is piano on stuff, but not like as the main instrument. So yeah, we'll have to see. And this song's kind of about. Well, it's about a holiday, and then we were leaving the holiday, and then like everyone was saying, "Oh, this holiday." It was a really fun holiday with like lots of groups of friends, and it was kind of like the last holiday before quite a couple of us we're going to start trying for a family, and we were like, "Oh, this is like the last fun holiday." It's the beginning. And so one of my friends kept saying, "It's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end," over and over again. And I was like, "That's really sort of like she's hammering that home. I have to like make a song about that." So yeah, it's a bit about. It's not really about that, but it's kind of that was the inspiration for the song. So there we go.
That's how it goes.
Like
Pick up from real life. That's how everybody does stuff. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You got to do.
I think the from an image point of view as well, just even the still when you started pushing the still from sleeve, I thought this is just a great. It's just a great image. And I'm then really glad to see that you've developed that further into the video as well, which was
I mean that is literally a still from the video, and my poor friend Jake Longley, who I used to be in a band called Chinese Finger Trap years and years ago when I was 18. I went around his house like a couple of months ago, and I was like, "Oh, let's film a video. You've got a really nice camera. I need a video." And I was like, "He's like, have you got any ideas?" And I'm like, "No."
Nope.
So we just decided to like rip off an A24 film called A Ghost Story, and that's what it's ripping off. And then I spiced it up. So it's and that is basically a great film, although sort of some other stuff happened with it which made it not as good with one of the actors, but I won't go into that. But like it's basically like, you know, someone is a ghost basically, and they're sort of revisiting their life and their sort of wandering soul, and we tried to do that on a budget of £0. So this is what you get. And when we were filming it, I was obviously the ghost, and it is quite so many people just being like, "What are you doing?" And I think when you're in your mid-20s doing these kind of videos is quite fun, but when you're in your mid-30s, you start to sort of go, "Am I still doing this?" I mean, why not? And actually, when we look back at the footage, it's one of those things when you're doing it, you're like, this just feels really stupid. And then you do the first couple and you're like, oh, actually, no, this is looking really good. We're kind of glad we're doing it. So there we go. That was the inspiration.
And amazing, like you said, it was like people watching going, what the hell's happening? But you've done a great job of keeping other people out of it. That was one of the things that I thought was incredible, how much you've managed to
actually
not have other people in the
shots. It's funny, isn't it? Because it was kind of that 28 days later sort of vibe where he's the only person. And it's amazing how easy that is to do in London, bizarrely. I think in London, when you start filming, people shy away from you instantly.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I have to say my hat to Jake, like, because I had no plan, and I kept, oh, let's just film this, let's film that. And he framed it so nicely, and he's like a really good photographer. I mean, his photography page is, I think it's like, scenes from a film that isn't made, basically. He does like stills of like, he does a lot of traveling, and they really look really filmic. So he really went into it very easily, which is like the first one he's done for me. Maybe we'll do another one if I'm nice to him enough.
Fantastic. It did. I mean, it's funny, like thematically, it did remind me a little bit. What was the one where you were chasing the ball around?
Oh yeah, that's Lonely Michael. Yeah,
Lonely Michael. Yeah, I was gonna say Lonely Michael. Yeah, it had a sort of, like I said, I could kind of get a through line, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, there is a semi through line, definitely. I tried because Jake was like adamant that I should try to do that. But yeah, it was good fun actually, and I edited it. Jake filmed it. So anyone who's a proper video editor, I'm sorry.
Why? You had fun. Hey, that's what it's all about.
Fantastic.
Let's see what everybody thinks. Here it is.
Yeah.
Beginning of the end. Alex Bailey, tell us what you think.
Walking through the desert, looking for a light. Forget about cheers and goals, taking the place of things I used to know. Ooh, something's out of line. I was talking to you, we were doing fine. Ooh, can we just pretend that everything's okay? It's not the beginning of the end. And I can see it in you. You had tried your best. You have said everything you had upon your chest. I can still besiege you, sullen up your walls, cry to you in the morning, and tell you that I'm born. Ooh, and I speak out aloud. Are you just someone I met? Different place, different time. Ooh, I can still pretend it ain't really over. It's not the beginning of the yeah, I can still pretend it ain't really,
Alex Bailey, beginning of the end.
Oh,
There is silence. I love that ending picture.
It took me ages to draw that. I had to like
Brilliant, mate.
4 attempts.
several goes. Fantastic.
I love
See,
it.
if I was a movie critic, I'd be saying Alex Bailey's ability to convey emotion whilst covered in a sheet is something quite exceptional.
Yeah,
Behold.
I actually think like the good stuff's towards the end. Actually, for the start, it's just like I like some of the editing I did, but yes. Anyway, that's it.
It's really good, man. Really good. There's
That's
some
great.
brilliant.
So much for
I tell you what, I
having
don't know
me
what
on.
you did, but there's some brilliant lighting in there. I mean, you kind of underestimate these things. Like I just point and shoot
Yeah.
camera or whatever. But some of the lighting on it is brilliant. There's a. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's. I'm imagining it, but there's when you sat down at the just when you sit down on the sofa, it seems like there's a transition effect as you.
Yeah, you know
sit
what? That
down.
that just happened on the camera
just-
by accident, and
Yeah,
I
and
think
it's just a
in black
beautiful
and
thing.
white, it's sort of like it really sort of makes that image pop out.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a lost ghost looking for his love, and then it turns out he's got a ghost family or something.
I don't know. Something
You
like,
can
something
read what
like
you
that.
want
Something like
into
that.
it as well. You can read what you want into it. There's probably
Of course.
sort of load of like subliminal messages going on that I haven't quite
course.
figured out.
Of course. But it's a
I
beautiful
enjoyed
thing,
it. I
man.
loved
It's
it.
a beautiful thing. A great job.
track.
Congratulations to everyone
Thank you.
involved, but yeah, mainly
Thanks.
to you. And to
So yeah, I should big up Jake Longley, who did all the filming, and then Elliot Highfield, who mixed it, and then Callum Stevens, who I worked with, who did drums on it, which was nice.
Nice.
My first.
It's kind of it's quite strange the transition from Boy Named Blue into you. Both have a very Beatlesque feel to them.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like. Very that Strawberry Fields, that Sgt. Pepper's kind of era.
Yeah.
Both songs have had that feeling for me, which I really enjoy because it's like it's got such a coolness to it. And I know that sounds weird, but it really does. It's got a real coolness to it that you sit there and go like, this is groovy.
I think, I think like that documentary Get Back, I definitely think like after watching that really lit a fire in me to sort of like get on and do some more music.
It did in a lot of people actually.
Yeah, because it's just like, because even with them, you watch it and you go, oh yeah, it's like really hard and annoying for them as well. And you go, well, if it's hard and annoying, I mean, obviously they're the Beatles and they're amazing. And like that is, I mean, I'd say anyone should watch that, because if you don't feel inspired after watching that as a musician, then God help.
No, I heard somebody, I can't remember what connection it was within, but I was thought of this when I was watching Get Back as well, saying it's hard to remember that there was a time before these songs didn't exist.
Yes, yeah.
And then when you actually see that process coming together, especially with actually Get Back, because that's the one that kind of actually happened, you see that actually happened, and you go, there was a time when Get Back wasn't a thing, and then it was a thing. There's just something just incredibly magical about that.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked Born in Blue. I was listening to that and checking him out. If he's still listening, I said he was. That was a great track. You guys, you always have really, I mean, if the other thing, I come with these things and like watch the people on, I'm like, it's just terrifying to see like all these people like making exceptionally amazing music. And they're like, yeah, I'm self-producing it and doing my own videos as well. I mean, I'm self-producing, doing my own videos. I come on here, I'm like, oh my God, these videos are like really good.
But you're missing the point, Alex, aren't you? Because you're right. All these people come on this who are exceptional musicians who are making great music and putting together and editing their own videos. And guess what, mate? You're one of them.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I feel privileged to be amongst these people.
But you are one of them. That's what it is. We
love having you on the show. Because you always keep on delivering exceptional product.
Thanks. I'm trying.
No, keep going. Please keep doing it. Please keep doing it, and please keep sharing the music with us, because we're thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah.
As always.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. That video is now live. It went live at 6:30 this evening, I think. It was all premiered on YouTube. You can go and check that out many times. Go and check out Alex Bailey. Anywhere you want to find music. Alex Bailey Music, isn't it, in a lot of places.
I'm adding it to our New Music Mondays playlist, so please go and check it out on there. So on our channel, it's been added to our playlist. Please go and check it out.
And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yep. Hit me up on Spotify as well. Get me those followers up.
Do a like on Spotify. It makes difference, doesn't it? Man? Makes difference.
Oh man,
if you like that, just hit that. Don't just go and listen. Hit that follow button on Spotify.
It's all about that follow button. I'm gonna hit follow on Boy Named Blue right now. There we go.
There you go.
You follow Boy Named Blue, and so yeah. Have you got a Discovrtv playlist on Spotify?
On YouTube, yeah.
On YouTube.
Martin was handling the Spotify one.
Yeah, somebody was supposed to be administering the one on Spotify, and they've been very poor at keeping it together.
But you can go and check out the YouTube one, because I am trying to keep it up to date.
I will have a word with my clerk.
Go and speak to your clerk.
You can throw a shoe at it.
Shot at him.
Don't hit me.
Yeah. Can't get a staff.
No.
I do love it.
Alex, thank you so much as always for joining us.
No problem.
And we can't wait to have you on the show again.
Yeah.
When you got new music,
you've got the new stuff. Keep it. I'm glad you've got a cache. What did you say? A cachet? Was that the phrase you used?
I have got a cachet. I will send you some songs. I've got some stuff unfinished as well, so we should do some stuff of mine.
Keep them coming. Yeah, sure, absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go, Alex Bailey. New Music Mondays. We'll catch you soon. Cheers, Alex.
See you later.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
There you have it.
The best new music on the best channel in the world.
There you have it. And we're all white again. Go back to
We big up everyone else. We big up ourselves.
Yeah, we
The
might as well.
best new music
Why not?
show in the universe.
In the universe. And if you're not watching it, why not? Because we are. Even if we watch our own shows. Oh, sorry, itchy nose. Oh. There you go. Oh, God, they just announced the lineups, and I'm not happy. Oh.
You haven't got a midfield again, have you? You kind of lost. A midfield.
No, we're having to play Milner, Henderson, and Elliott in midfield. Oh, man. No Fabinho, no Keita, no Thiago, nobody. It's just like, come on, man. Oh, it's just really upsetting me. And
Bye, Alex.
sorry, Alex.
Alex
Go and enjoy your dinner, Alex.
Has got to put the dinner on. Bye.
So, yeah, I'm not happy with the lineup. And I mean, our bench looks like a bunch of 12-year-olds. I mean, you look at United's bench and they got Ronaldo, Maguire, Martial, Fred, Shaw. You know, they got a decent bench. We've got Simicast, Carvalho, Clark,
Maguire's not
Bajcetic.
starting.
No, because they didn't want to give Liverpool a goal on the kickoff.
Don't give them a 1-goal start.
They didn't want to give us a 1-goal start. They thought, look, Liverpool, they're short of strikers. We don't want to give them another striker. So they dropped him. I was really upset about that.
Poor old Harry.
And they dropped Ronaldo.
Did I see a story that Chelsea were interested in Maguire?
Oh, yes. And
I mean,
that's very serious, apparently.
Indication of the world going mad. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, no, listen, I don't know. I'm not excited about tonight's game. I have to be honest. I'm really nervous now. I'm not happy about
It
this
starts
team.
to build up because every indication should be like, this is,
This should
United
be-
at the moment are shambles, and Liverpool,
Yeah.
of course, have been together. But
Yeah,
it's always a but because it's Man U Liverpool.
yeah. And the other thing is we're missing half our team at the moment.
Yeah.
So we are seriously injury rabid, or whatever the hell of the word is I'm looking for. But we've got
Yeah.
major injury problems, and this is not
Yeah.
a good time to be playing us.
No,
It
and
is
you
a
have
good
to be-
time if you're Man United.
Well, this
not
is
if
it, and
you're
you have to
Liverpool.
look at a team like Man United and go and say that, like, honestly, they can't be that bad for that much longer.
No, they
Something's
can't.
got to
No,
give
man.
because
There's
it's
too
madness.
much talent in the squad, man.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
madness.
I know I'm a Liverpool supporter, but there is a lot of talent in that squad. There's no reason for them to be playing the way they are. But I think it's more than it's not about the talent; it's about the boardroom. And I honestly believe that.
There's a culture in that club at the moment that's
Yeah,
a mess.
it's
And
just- it's
at
a
some
mess.
point, something's got to give, and it'll start to resolve itself because it's not going to last forever. I mean, having
Yeah,
said
look-
that, you've got clubs the likes of, I don't know, AC Milan, even Barcelona recently.
Yeah,
You think these teams are never going to drop, and then suddenly something goes wrong, and it's
Yeah.
all over the place. So
No,
everybody
for
says everything like nothing will ever change. It will change.
Yeah.
Of course it will.
100%.
Well,
I'm gonna go and watch that and get depressed.
It will.
Anyway, it's off to the football I go, Martin.
But enjoy. It's only a game.
It is. At the end of the day, it's exactly what it is. It's just a game. It's not life. It's literally just.
It's only a game, and win or lose or draw, there's another one next week. And at this point, it's
Exactly.
meaning. This point in the season,
It's meaningless. And there's another game, like you say, next week and the week after and the following week and the following week. So,
yeah. If this was last game of the season, then and you needed it for the title, it'd be different. But
Absolutely.
Right now-
And at the end of the day, every season's just another season.
and
Another
tune in
season
next
of
week for more COD psychology from Discovrtv.
It's just another episode. We'll be back here next week, just like we were last week and the week before. You may miss us once or twice.
Forever and ever and ever and ever.
If we
and
have a
ever
break,
and
or
ever.
we're busy or something like that, these things happen. But one thing's for sure, you will find New Music Mondays on YouTube.
On Mondays.
7 p.m. on Mondays. So we'll be here, one way or another. If we can, we'll do it. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say good night. See you next week.
Good night. God bless.
And remember to watch the South African Music Awards live on YouTube this Sunday.
Nice.
See you later. Good night, everybody.
He's a professional.
night.
Bye.
Bye.